KPK.
Order.
Item 1, consideration of the estimates for the financial year 1st April 2022 to 31st March 2023 in the Committee of Supply.
Head L, Ministry of Sustainability and Environment, Mr. Lewison.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move that the total sum to be allocated for Head L of the estimates be reduced by $100. Sustainability is at the heart of everything MSE does. The MSE GPC is heartened to hear that Singapore will commit to achieve net zero emissions sooner and will also raise the carbon tax significantly. It's code red for humanity, and this race to zero is crucial. Climate change is an existential threat that we cannot ignore and simply adapt to. A recent UN IPCC report warned that if countries don't do more to fight climate change, the climate will change faster than we can adapt to it. So we absolutely have to do more. Sir, I'm glad we are doing more and responding positively to both calls in this House and outside for us to take concrete steps to tackle this climate emergency. We're especially heartened with this whole of government and whole of society approach. I hope that we continue to work with businesses and citizens to co-create solutions to tackle climate change together. I hope we can share more about how we're increasing our climate ambition and action, how the revised carbon tax will support our inclusive green transition, how we will soften its impact on households and businesses, and how we're also protecting our coastlines as well. As we chart the way forward, I hope we always remember that there is no plan B, because there is no planet B. Beyond climate change, my GPC colleagues and I will be speaking on a broad range of issues. We look forward to updates on the Green Plan 2030, our Zero Waste Master Plan, the disposable carrier bag charge, greengov.sg, and the lifespan of the Semakau landfill. We hope to strengthen our defences against public health threats, advance water and food resilience and security, make progress on our 30 by 30 plan, and do more to support our hawkers who have not had an easy 2 years during this pandemic. And we will of course debate my pet topic of second-hand smoke. I'm sure SMS Amy is looking forward to it, and I promise her no more stealth mode. Let me be upfront. Second-hand smoke is another threat that we cannot ignore. I've been flooded with appeals for help, people fearing for their health and begging for fresh air. In the past few months, 2,475 people in Singapore have approached me for help as they're suffering from second-hand smoke in their own homes. What scares me is that almost 50% of them have been affected by second-hand smoke in their own homes for more than 3 years already. I hate to imagine what impact this has had on their health and the health of their loved ones. It's a race towards tackling this public health crisis, and like climate change, it is a race we should not and cannot lose. There are lots more questions and issues to raise, and it's an incredibly diverse range of issues that we'll be debating over the next 6.5 hours. So I look forward to a robust debate. Next, 4 years ago, in an adjournment motion, I urged the government to implement a charge for single-use carrier bags of all materials. The call is not to eliminate the use of disposable bags, but to reduce it. As PM said, quote, "It is a sensible approach to make people conscious of the plastic bags they use, but not to ban plastic bags altogether. Using fewer plastic bags alone will not solve climate change or save the earth. But every bit counts, and making us conscious of our habits and consider better alternatives has value in itself," unquote. I'm glad the government announced that it will proceed with this charge, but why only for supermarkets? I understand we want to start small, but this problem is urgent and massive. I hope we can extend this charge to smaller convenience stores. I'm glad Cheers has already done this, and I saw firsthand how this works. We usually make smaller purchases at convenience stores as compared to supermarkets. This means the disposable bag charge is relatively a larger amount, and people feel the pinch more. When cashiers say, "Do you want a plastic bag? It is now chargeable," I have seen so many people reply, "In that case, I don't want it." Purchases at convenience store are also usually of a smaller quantity. Many can simply hold or put the purchases in their own bags. Lastly, Many of the disposable bags used at convenience stores are smaller and can't be used to line our rubbish bins. They are usually wasted. Extending this charge beyond supermarkets can have a huge impact for this planet. I hope MSC will consider this positively.